Starting in the stock market with just $500 can feel a bit like standing at the base of a huge mountain with flip-flops. You know the top is financial freedom, but every step feels uncertain. I've been there, staring at my small savings, wondering if it even made sense to invest. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when big investors talk about millions, but here's the truth. You don't need thousands to start. You just need the right strategy, patience, and a few smart choices. If I had to start with only $500 today, the first stock I would pick is Apple. Now, Apple isn't just a tech company, it's a symbol of innovation, loyalty, and consistency. People don't just buy iPhones or MacBooks, they become part of an ecosystem that keeps them coming back, year after year. And that loyalty is exactly what makes Apple such a solid investment, even if you're starting small. A little history. Apple started in 1976 in a California garage. Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne wanted to make computers personal, intuitive, and accessible. Fast forward nearly 50 years, and Apple is a trillion-dollar company. Its products, iPhones, MacBooks, AirPods, have become cultural icons. But beyond that, Apple's financial strategy is just as impressive. They maintain huge cash reserves, pay dividends, and consistently buy back shares, which means investors benefit in multiple ways. Why I'd invest $500 in Apple? Even if $500 doesn't buy many full shares today, fractional shares make it possible to own part of this tech giant. That small slice has the potential to grow steadily over time. Apple's business model is simple but powerful. They innovate, retain customers, and maintain high profit margins. For someone starting small, this is exactly what you want. A stock that grows steadily without being extremely volatile. Imagine planting a tiny sapling in your backyard. At first, it barely seems to matter. But over the years, with sunlight, water, and care, it grows into a massive tree, bearing fruit and providing shade. That's Apple. Your $500 might seem insignificant now, but if you stay patient and reinvest dividends, it could become the foundation of a strong portfolio. A real-world example. Think about someone buying just $100 of Apple stock 10 years ago. That small investment has multiplied several times over today. The beauty of compounding, combined with Apple's consistent growth, means even modest beginnings can turn into something meaningful. Risks to keep in mind. Of course, no stock is risk-free. Apple faces competition, supply chain challenges, and occasional market fluctuations. But compared to many high-risk growth stocks, it's relatively stable and predictable, a perfect anchor if you're starting with a limited amount. In short, if I had only $500 and wanted to make my first move in the stock market, Apple would be my go-to. It's stable, reliable, and has decades of growth and innovation behind it. Even small investors can see the benefits of patience with this one. Tesla, TSLA, betting on the future. If Apple is the steady, reliable tree in your portfolio, Tesla is the rocket ship. And let's be honest, sometimes investing a small amount of money requires a little thrill. Tesla is exciting, polarizing, and undeniably futuristic. A little history. Tesla was founded in 2003 by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, but it really took off when Elon Musk joined early on. His vision was audacious: prove that electric vehicles, EVs, could outperform traditional gasoline cars while simultaneously revolutionizing energy consumption. Fast forward to today, and Tesla is a market leader in EVs, battery technology, and solar energy solutions. Their cars aren't just vehicles, they're software platforms on wheels, constantly updating and improving. Why I'd invest $500 in Tesla? Tesla is risky, yes, but high risk comes with high potential. Electric vehicles aren't a trend, they're the future. Governments around the world are pushing for greener transportation, and Tesla is at the forefront. With only $500, even a fractional share gives you a piece of a company shaping the world's energy and transportation landscape. Tesla's growth isn't limited to cars. Their battery tech and solar projects could eventually generate revenue streams as big as, or bigger than, their automotive division. Owning even a small slice means you're part of a company that is innovating at a global scale. A story to relate. Think of Tesla like buying a ticket for a roller coaster ride. The climbs are thrilling, the dips may make you nervous, and the turns can surprise you. But the view from the top and the potential rewards along the way make it worth the ride. With Tesla, patience and a long-term perspective are key. Short-term volatility may shake you, but history shows that innovators who disrupt industries often reward those willing to hold on. Real-world example. Imagine someone bought just $100 of Tesla stock in 2015. Back then, Tesla was still fighting skepticism from critics who doubted EVs could be profitable. Today, that $100 investment would be worth a substantial multiple of the original amount. Tesla proves that even small investments in companies shaping the future can grow dramatically. Risks to consider. Tesla isn't for the faint of heart. Its stock can swing wildly on news, production updates, or Elon Musk's tweets. Competition in the EV market is intensifying, and economic downturns can affect car sales. But for someone willing to ride the waves, the potential payoff outweighs the short-term stress. With $500, Tesla gives small investors a chance to be part of something big. It's bold, it's innovative, and it's the type of company that could turn even a modest investment into meaningful growth over time. Pairing Tesla with a stable stock like Apple creates a balance, one for consistency, the other for excitement and high growth potential. Johnson & Johnson, J&J. Stability and reliability. After the excitement of Tesla, it's time for something calm and dependable. That's where Johnson & Johnson comes in. If you're building a portfolio with just $500, stability matters. You want at least one stock that doesn't make you lose sleep during market swings, and J&J fits that perfectly. A little history. Founded in 1886, Johnson & Johnson has been around for well over a century. From its humble beginnings making sterile surgical supplies, the company expanded into baby care, over-the-counter medications, and medical devices. Today, J&J is a household name, touching almost every home in some way, whether it's Band-Aids, Tylenol, baby powder, or prescription drugs. Why I'd invest $500 in J&J? J&J is the anchor in your portfolio. Its business is recession-resistant because people always need healthcare products. Unlike tech stocks that can swing dramatically with market sentiment, J&J grows steadily and reliably. And here's the kicker, it pays dividends. Even small dividends reinvested over time can quietly compound your wealth, which is exactly what a small investor needs. Imagine investing $500 in J&J and letting the dividends reinvest automatically. Year after year, even without adding a single extra dollar, your investment grows, slowly but surely. It's like watching a snowball roll down a hill, picking up more snow as it goes. A story to relate. Think of J&J like the foundation of a house. Tesla might be the flashy modern addition, Apple the solid walls, but without a strong foundation, your house or portfolio can't stand. J&J provides that base. When the market gets rocky, it's the stock you can count on to keep your portfolio from wobbling too much. Real-world example. Consider someone who invested $100 in J&J 20 years ago. Over that time, not only did the stock appreciate steadily, but dividends reinvested would have significantly increased the overall value. Even modest investments grow surprisingly well when paired with patience and consistency. Risks to consider. J&J is far from risk-free. Regulatory challenges, lawsuits, or unexpected healthcare crises can affect the stock. But compared to high-growth tech companies or volatile innovators, J&J offers peace of mind. It's the calm after the storm, the part of your portfolio that steadies everything else. For anyone starting with $500, J&J is about balance. It won't skyrocket overnight like Tesla might, but it provides reliability, steady growth, and dividends that can compound over time. Pair it with more aggressive stocks, and you have a mix that balances risk and reward, just what every new investor needs. Amazon, AMZN, the e-commerce titan. If Apple is your steady tree and Tesla your roller coaster, Amazon is like a bustling city that never sleeps. It's dynamic, expansive, and full of opportunities. Investing a small $500 here means owning a piece of a company that touches countless lives every single day. A little history. Amazon started in 1994 in Jeff Bezos' garage as an online bookstore. That humble beginning quickly transformed into a global e-commerce giant. Today, Amazon dominates online retail, cloud computing with Amazon Web Services, AWS, and even entertainment through Prime Video. They've built an empire that's constantly evolving, and the best part? It's not slowing down anytime soon. Why I'd invest $500 in Amazon? Amazon is future-proof. Even if one part of the business slows, there are multiple streams keeping revenue strong. People will always shop online, businesses will always need cloud services, and entertainment will always be in demand. For a small investor, Amazon offers both growth potential and relative safety through diversification within one company. Think of Amazon like a garden greenhouse. Each segment, retail, cloud computing, streaming, is like a different plant. Even if one plant underperforms, the others continue to flourish, ensuring that your small investment grows steadily over time. Real world. Example. Imagine someone invested just $100 in Amazon back in 2010. At the time, the stock was strong but not nearly as dominant as today. Fast forward to now, and that $100 investment would have multiplied many times over, showing the power of patience and letting innovation do the work. Disney, DIS, entertainment and magic. After exploring tech, innovation, and stability, it's time to add a little magic to the mix. Disney isn't just a company, it's a universe of stories, imagination, and global influence. Investing a small $500 in Disney means owning a piece of a business that has been creating joy and profit for nearly a century. A little history. Disney started in 1923 as a small animation studio founded by Walt and Roy Disney. Over the decades, it has grown into a global entertainment powerhouse. Movies, TV, theme parks, merchandise, and now streaming with Disney Plus all contribute to a diversified empire. Disney's ability to innovate while keeping beloved franchises alive makes it a unique investment. Why I'd invest $500 in Disney? Disney combines growth potential with stability. Its movies and franchises like Marvel, Star Wars, and Pixar have multi-generational appeal. Theme parks, though sensitive to global events, are iconic revenue engines. Disney Plus offers recurring subscription revenue, adding a modern, tech-driven layer to the company. For a small investor, this mix is golden. Think of Disney like a magic carpet ride. The journey is thrilling with ups and downs, but the destination is rewarding. Your $500 might not make headlines overnight, but over time, the combination of consistent growth, franchise power, and recurring revenue can turn a modest investment into meaningful returns. Risks to consider. No investment is risk-free. Disney faces competition in streaming, global economic swings, and occasional movie underperformance. Theme parks can also be affected by crises like pandemics or recessions. But its diversified empire, beloved content, and innovative approach give it resilience. For someone starting with $500, Disney offers a balanced mix of growth and stability. It complements Apple's consistency, Tesla's high-risk, high-reward potential, J&J's reliability, and Amazon's diversified growth. Together, these 5 stocks form a portfolio that balances excitement, stability, and long-term potential. Starting small doesn't mean dreaming small. Your $500 can grow, multiply, and become the foundation for future wealth, if you start today. If this guide helped you, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join me on this journey to financial growth. Even modest beginnings can lead to extraordinary results. Your future self will thank you.